Should he stay or should he go?
He should stay.
Why?
I will be supporting the Prime Minister tonight.
Why?
Well, for the very simple reason, I think it's wrong that we're even having this vote of confidence. What we need is a government in place, a strong government, and this will inevitably weaken the authority of the Prime Minister. We've got an energy crisis, the whole cost of living issues. We've got to rebuild the NHS after the pandemic. We've got the situation in Ukraine. We don't need a government that is distracted by this vote, and in the unlikely event that Mr Johnson were to lose another 6 or 7 weeks where there's a vacuum at the heart of government, when government should be focusing on the massive challenges facing our country.
Martin, if he gets, you're saying he's going to win, he's going to get more than 180 of those Tories MPs votes, but unless it's a really decisive win, I mean, Theresa May won 63% of the Tory MP electorate when she faced her vote of no confidence, and she still limped on. She was still a wounded animal. Isn't that inevitable? The Prime Minister is going to be wounded.
Well, he's wounded by the very fact that they're having this vote. That's why I think my colleagues were wrong and misguided in their attempts to force a vote. But we are where we are. Yes, he will be weakened if it's a statement of the obvious. The more votes there are against him, the weaker he will be. But I would hope that the numbers are modest and that we can then turn over and move on. Look, you know, what happened in Downing Street was irresponsible and reckless and totally unacceptable. But we've got to a situation now where, in effect, the Prime Minister has paid the penalty for that. He's paid the penalty by not just by being fined, but the constant attacks on him by the media, the public, and so on. And I think now we've got to focus on the fact that we were elected on a manifesto. We were elected on a situation where a lot of those votes at the general election were for Boris Johnson personally. In a seat like mine that voted 70% for Brexit, he was the one person who galvanised support and delivered Brexit, thank goodness. We've now got to accept the fact that you know, we've made a mistake. He's reshuffled the whole setup in Downing Street, which was, I will readily admit, a bit of a shambles. I know from personal experience that it's much more organised now. We've got people in place who are focused on delivering the objectives of the government. Let's get on with that and move on from this situation.